Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be leveling up my cooking account so I can make more profit. Now right now this account can generate up to 100 million to 150 per month, and if I get more spec it can generate a lot more, right? So in order to do that I'm going to be leveling up my sandwich crafting, which is only at 0 right now. So in this video we'll dump some money into it and see how much we can get in terms of levels. Now I'll show you 3 methods of leveling up the spec, and the first one is to just get the ingredients for it. I got ingredients to make one batch of sandwiches, and the ingredient cost was around 49k in the market. When I bought it, it's a little inflated in the estimated value. So let's see how much the estimated value on the 10 sandwiches is. 54. So it says we are actually making a slight profit on just crafting them without any focus or spec, but it did take like 3000 I think from the, what's that thing called, crafting fee. But we can neglect that. We are expecting to get some losses for the spec, right? Alright, now that we know crafting sandwiches is not completely trash without focus, we can spend some money into leveling it up. So for now, we have to pull up the sandwich recipe right here, and we'll multiply all of these numbers by 100. So at the end, we can make a lot of sandwiches and get some spec. Now when you have all of the ingredients together, just go to the cheapest cooking station and do your cooking over there so you won't get overcharged. While doing this crafting in bulk, you should bring a salad so it will go faster when you're crafting. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just use a tier 6 salad, it will be good enough. I'm using a French mammoth. If you don't have it, just make some more trips on a bear. Now after doing those tier 8 sandwiches, we are at level 42. Let me just show you that real quick. So that was very impressive, like level 42 is pretty good in one session, but we want more levels. And I don't want to make that much of an investment, like I don't want to do massive investments like that. So I'm going to show you the cheap method now, cheap method of leveling up. That is making tier 4 sandwiches. So just type sandwich, and there is a sandwich at tier 4, tier 6 and tier 8. You can do whatever you want. The tier 6 will have bread, mutton and butter. Tier 4 will also have the same thing, but we replace the mutton with goat. So let's do some tier 4 sandwiches to see how much we can make. So we have the recipe pulled up over here. I go to bread, that's the first ingredient, right? And we want around 400 bread. 400. We are just outright buying them, like 130k. I have a buy order currently running for my other projects, but for now we are just doing this. I can actually undercut this a little bit. 322. Let's go. That's going separately. Now let's go to 800 mutton. We are just, not mutton, raw goat. We're just multiplying this by 100. 800, and we'll pay 400 a piece, which is not how much we're paying. That's just the number it will show. So we are paying around 300,000 for that. And what else? What's the other thing? Got closed, so let's open it up. 200 goat butter. We need 200 of this. 200, and there we go. So we have a small batch, we'll make around 100 sandwiches for this, I think. Get a salad just to speed it up. We'll get a tier 6 salad and we'll get to crafting. So we spent around 400k on this, like 400, 500k. So let's see how much return that gives us in form of levels. So if you do this process when you are low level, like level 0, this will give you a lot of levels initially. But as you level up, it gets harder and harder to level up, right? So it might be not that good. So I'm just going to this station because I really don't care about money min-maxing all that much. But ideally you would go to a cheap station like this, somewhere around there. Like the 470 is probably the cheapest. So just go to that one. And we'll craft. This is the cheapest way to level up. So don't use focus for this. Focus is very bad for low level crafting. So just make 1000. Oh, forgot to eat the salad. Let's eat the salad first, so it makes it fast. Eat your salad. This is the beginner's method. And hit. See, it's actually profitable just to craft it without focus. It's insane. And we'll craft as much as we can. So let's see how many levels that gives us. We are at 44, so that gives like what, 3-4 levels, which is not bad considering we spent like 300k and we still made a profit. So we did not lose any money whatsoever doing that. So there's that. You can just keep doing that over and over. But the problem is people will not buy these sandwiches as much. You'll have a hard time selling these sandwiches. So if you want instant results, there's another thing you can do. That is just studying these sandwiches. Now I usually don't recommend doing this, but this is the fastest way you can level up any food in this game. So just throw them there. You can throw the bread too, because that goes to the ingredient crafter. You can throw in the meat. Oh, I don't think you can throw in the meat. Okay, so just do this. How much is that in value? That's around like 500k. Yeah, that's 500k in value. If you hit this button, all of these items will disappear, but in exchange they'll give you a bunch of fame. So here we have 1060 tier 4 sandwiches. Now what you can do is just buy these sandwiches off the market and study them. That's even faster and even more expensive. Let's see what we got for that sacrifice we made. So we are at level 49 and let's run it back, see what cost we incurred to get here. From level 0 to level 40, we made tier 8 beef sandwiches, which did not cause any loss. We actually profited slightly on that. We set that aside, right? And from level 40 to level 49, we spent around 500k in ingredients. We just dumped 500k. We went from level 40 to 49. I can just repeat this a few times and level it up to max, right? But I'm going to stop here for now because I want to keep my silver above 50 million, because I need that silver to make the tier 8 beef stews and whatnot, right? The investment is very heavy in this. The initial investment usually goes pretty heavy. So this is absolutely useless. You can go and sell it if you want, but I'd rather just throw it away rather than saving 4k by going there and selling it. So let me show you what I've been working on, not including that. So here we have the ingredients for crafting beef stews. I have like 5 million's worth of ingredients, like some of the fishes, but most of it is still in the sale orders phase. I'll show you the sale orders too. Not sale orders, the buy orders. Oh, something sold. Let me check that real quick. What is that? That's a big number. You bought 800 raw goat. Not that. Oh yeah, seaweed. Yeah. So these are the remaining buy orders for that. We have 2000 fish and some bread, like 1000 bread remaining. After we get that, we can craft. And these are the sandwiches from my previous craft, which was like a few days ago. I was not playing since then. And yeah, sandwiches are kind of slow. They go in huge bursts sometimes, but I still have like a 600k worth of sandwiches left over. 300 over here, 300 in the bank. So that's that. That's how you level up. The easiest way is to just craft tier 4 chunk and study them. It's cheap, gives you a bunch of levels. If you don't want to lose money, you craft the highest tier possible of what you are, capable of. Like if you have tier 8 cooking unlocked already, you can craft that. If you don't have tier 8 cooking, just do the tier 4, it works fine. And if you want to go really fast, if you have a few hundred million to throw around, buy tier 8 food, study them, you'll get a bunch of levels in like a few seconds. That's the pay to win method. Now that's it for the video, guys. Let's do a premium code giveaway and see who wins that. If anyone wants to participate in these giveaways, all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment. We will pick a random comment to do the giveaway. Oh, I forgot to push this. I haven't even gotten into soloing group dungeons, but there goes that, I guess. Okay, so this is a comment on my rant about the new patch when I was saying it's bad. So yeah, soloing group dungeons might not be possible for newer players now. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Consider becoming a member if you want to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.